Hi everyone, it's Bonnie. I wanted to show you a little technique that I just did on the Beautiful You stamp set using the girl with the umbrella. I created a cute card this afternoon and decided I wanted to show you how I did the little effect on the oval framelit here. This is the Stitched Shapes framelit. You can see that there's a cute little border around it. And I'm taking the archival basic gray with the girl with the umbrella. And I did borrow this set from my friend who purchased it in wood. And I have to say, I'm so out of practice. Okay, so there's my girl. Now, I will tell you, I just did this video, and guess what? No sound. So I'm praying that you can hear me. Okay, so I'm going to use our markers, and this is Island Indigo. Just to give you a little education, right here you'll see there's a thick line, and over here is a thin line. The thick line shows that there's a brush, and the thin line will show you that it's more of like a pen mark. Okay, so I'm going to take the Island Indigo, and I am literally going to color her in. And you may see that she's quite dark, the dress, and that's okay, because I'm going to show you what I'm going to do. Now, I made a bunch of cards today with this stamp set. I made 4 different designs. I had a little fun with her. She's quite fun, I guess. Okay, put the cap on, just like my ink pads. I'm always covering them up. Okay, so now I'm taking Mint Macaron, and I'm going to color in the umbrella. No rhyme or reason, just coloring her in. Now, I did try this technique, or I did try coloring her with watercolor, oh my goodness, I can't speak now, with re-inkers and my aqua painters, and I just wasn't getting the effect I wanted, so I tried something different. So hopefully it worked on the previous video, so I'm hoping it's going to work here too. I'm using Blushing Bride just to give her some color because she's a little too white, and I'm just using some, I think, crumb cake I picked out just for her hair. And then, honestly, I'm just going to color in her shoe. Okay, so now my little girl is all colored with our markers. I'm going to take our aqua painters. And what I'm going to do is I'm just going to brush over where I just went with the marker. And wait till you see what happens. It's just lifting up some of the color. And then I'm going to just drag it down on this. I'm hoping you can see what's happening here. I just have the water in here. I didn't, go and get bleach or anything like that. I just was unhappy with how dark she was with the marker, but I couldn't get the effect with the re-inkers and the aqua painter. I just didn't have the right control. I don't know if it's because she's so small. I don't really know, but I'm hoping you can see how pretty that is, and I'm hoping you can hear me. Okay, so that I don't have to do it for the 15th time. Kidding. And again, now with the umbrella, I'm just kind of going back and forth. No rhyme or reason. Okay. And then when it dries, it kind of just gives you those shadow effects that we like. So again, you can see my dress, how it kind of took the color and how it made it two-toned. And same with the umbrella now. I've got some light and some dark shading in there. And again, all I did was take the markers you saw with the aqua painter. Okay, so now I have my oval framelit that matches this. I'm just going to take my fast fuse because it's fast. I could use glue. I do have my glue here too. And I'm just going to place her right there. I know that you guys know how to put a card together. And I'm also taking my layering piece here. This is 3 3/4 by 5 1/2. I left it to the full length of the card. And then now I'm taking from Blooms and Bliss Designer Series paper. I'm taking one of my scraps that I had left over that happens to be 2 inches across and 5 1/2 inches down. And I'm just going to, I've already created the card in the other pattern, so I'll show you. So I wanted to show you, I guess, all the patterns. Okay. Next, I'm going to take, of course, my favorite thing to add to cards, ribbon. This is the striped Mint Macaron, and I'm just going to cut it here and hopefully you guys can see. I'm always getting asked how I tie bows. This is just a knot, and I just take it over, and then I take the other one over. I got my nails done today, so my hands are not full of ink at the moment, so I thought it would be a perfect time to do a video. Now, here's a little trick. If you take this ribbon and you pinch it to the top, to the two sides together, you take your scissors and you cut on an angle, you get a cute little fishtail. Did you see that? Guess what? I can show you one more time. So you're gonna take them and fold them so that they meet. Take your scissors and cut on an angle, and you get a little like fishtail. How cute is that, right? Okay, so now I'm gonna attach this to my card base. My card base, I'm using Island Indigo. I already cut it. It is at 4¼ sorry, by 11, and I scored it right there with our Stampin' Up paper trimmer, and I am going to now place this on my card, and I just want to make sure I'm lined up, and I am. Okay, fold it over. We're all good there. And then for my saying, I took it from the Cottage Greeting stamp set that's in our annual catalog. I have some really good friends, and I was thinking about them today, so I'd Be Lost Without You seemed to fit perfectly with this cute little set. Even though the words are cute in the set, I just wanted something different. So now I am just going to hopefully get this straight. I'm at a weird angle here. Okay, perfect. And then we're going to just attach this to the bottom of my card. And I just went straight across to make it easy on myself. No banner, no nothing. I know, people know me. I usually do banners too, but in this case, I just wanted straight across. And now I'm just going to, this is our little sentiment, remember? Our little girl? Really not our sentiment, our little pop-up. Now, another little trick, if you guys aren't aware with the dimensionals, I was hoping this video was going to go quicker, but guess what? It's about the same time. I'm just hoping there's volume, there's sound. Okay, so I made little marks down the middle and peeled them off. And now I'm just going to attach her right there. And there you see, I have my little card. Now, I also, like I said, made it in the other patterns. So this one was the first video that had no volume. So you can see again how the girl came out two-toned. And then this was the originals that I had gotten my idea from. And again, I'm hoping you can see how cool she looks with just using the aqua painters and removing some of the marker. Have a great night.